We'll move on this morning to our next coach, the head coach of the VMI Cadets, Sparky Woods. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Cadets suffered a double overtime heartbreaker to Robert Morris. Rallied a couple times to get back in the game, and with an exciting play at the end of regulation. And now entering the bye week, so you have some time to be able to work on some things before conference play begins. You can open up and talk about the Robert Morris game, and then let us know what the Cadets will be working on with the bye week. We'll take questions.
Well, we sadly suffered another defeat, and we're disappointed in that. We're close at some of these games, but not able to win, and proves that you don't just play hard, you got to play well to win, and we're obviously not playing well enough. We didn't make a play at the end and they made another play, so they were able to get the victory, and we're sad of that. We played hard. We're doing some things fairly well, and we've improved from, I think, where we were, yet we're having a hard time winning the games. And so disappointed about that. Looking into this week, we have an opportunity to try to improve in a lot of areas. We did set some objectives for this week to try to make sure we get things done. We want to certainly improve, get some time now to really focus on some academics. We're kind of getting close to the middle of this semester, so got a lot of guys that need to really hone down and get some papers done in preparation for some of this, second half of this semester. Also, we had a health issue. Brandon Bach, we lost another corner. He broke his leg in the game, so we've lost him for the season. So we've got to heal some of those guys that are capable of getting back, and several guys that can use this week to get healthy and ready to go. We'd like to get back to having some kind of fresh legs where we go into this conference challenge. Our conference is doing so well. Such great teams in the conference is certainly going to be a big challenge for us as we head into that. We're hoping to create some depth, replace people like the corner, and we'd like to find one or two, three players that can insert into the game on Saturdays and help us in many ways. Special teams seem to be our biggest Achilles still, and getting us hurt and our chance of winning some of these games. So we're going to spend some time on trying to improve at that, not only what we're doing and scheme of how we're doing it, but also people that are doing it with. So we're going to work that, and then, at the end of the week, try to recruit some, get ready to take advantage of the opportunity toward the end of the week. So practice today and tomorrow. Light practice on Thursday. Coaches get on the road a little bit, and then take that weekend to try to do a good job in school and get ready for this conference stretch that we're taking off into. So that's how we're going to use the open date. And again, we looked back and saw plenty of opportunities where we could have had another win and didn't make it happen. And so we got to find a way to make that extra play or two that the other teams are doing against us in order to feel better after the game.
Thank you, Coach. At this time, we'll take questions for VMI head coach Sparky Woods. To ask a question, please press star one on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you join us via the web. Questions for VMI head coach Sparky Woods. Coach, I'll start off. Talk about Matthew Nicholson, our freshman of the week, 2 touchdown catches and 5 total in the game against Robert Morris.
Yeah, really proud of Matthew. He made a nice catch for the first touchdown. He made a little fade route where he got up over the defender and caught the ball, and then he caught the play in the end zone on the last play of the regulation of the game to get up, and a crowd of people made catch. And Matthew's a talented young man, explosive. He's handling this rat line pretty good. He's fighting through it and still playing a lot of plays for us. And I think continues to stay in sync with this. I think he'll play more and more. But he certainly had a good game. Each week he gets a little bit better as he's learning. And he made a couple really good plays. Made more than that. Made several good plays during the game and has throughout the season really. So. We're fortunate to have Matthew. He's a great kid and a good player, and we're asking him and a couple other freshman receivers to play, and they're all doing a decent job. We've getting better each time, and I think as they learn to be where they're supposed to be and then catch the ball, I think Eric's doing a good job getting the ball separated around. So I can only see us getting better in terms of as those young guys develop throughout this year.
And you had the return of Jabari Turner, 19 carries for 91 yards, also caught 7 passes out of the backfield. How did he look? Is he 100%? And just talk about his return to the lineup.
I think he's healthy. You know, we didn't have Derek Ziegler, who our starting tailback didn't play in the game. He got hurt in the Virginia game, so he was not able to play. He's one of the guys on the health list to try to get back, you know, for the next game we have a week after this. And so Jabari had to step up a lot and play a lot more than he had. And he's an experienced player, so he's been nursing this shoulder that's bothered him some, and looks like he's feeling better. He played hard, played well, made some good plays for us as well. So gives us a little more depth at tailback, especially when we get Derek back. And I think we're going to get some of these guys healthier, and that would be a big important thing for us as we go into the conference play.
All right, thank you, Coach. At this time, I'm not seeing any more questions for you, so we'll go ahead and let you go. But enjoy the open date, and we'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Coach.